So this is Talk About It Tuesday, where I talk about things that matter to me. Maybe they'll matter to you. I don't know. But this Tuesday, I'm live streaming because I've just been really sick. And I still don't have my voice back completely. And I've just been so tired. I can't even edit audios or videos right now because it's exhausting and I have a headache. But anyways, winter is the worst. It is totally the worst because it's so freaking cold. I mean, I know we've had a relatively mild winter, but still we had a line freeze up on the roof to the swamp cooler, so there was like water pouring off. And, I have to worry about my chickens because, they're used to the weather being really warm, and when it gets cold, you worry about them. And sick. I swear, is there anything worse than being ill in winter? I don't know. I don't want to be ill at any time, but winter just seems more miserable because you can't get warm, and I don't have central heating in my house. We have like a wall unit, and it is not very efficient. It heats like the living room and maybe the kitchen, but it certainly doesn't reach back to the bedrooms. So my bedroom is like ice. I have a electric blanket that does help some, but I really kind of miss spring and summer right now. I mean, I know it gets ungodly hot in the summer, and then I'll whine about that then, but I just would like to be warm. So I don't know. What do you guys think about, winter? How are you feeling about this, cold snap that we've finally hit? And, if you have any questions that you want to ask me about anything, I'll do my best to answer it, because I just, I don't know, sometimes I just figure stream of consciousness chatting here. But yeah, my cats have been annoyingly clingy, and if it wasn't for the fact that they're a good source of warmth, I would probably kick them out of the bedroom, because I go and I lie down in bed, and then all the cats, get on me and they glom on my legs. I can't move. I mean, you would think, oh, you have to have like 50 cats for that to happen and not be able to move. No, it can happen with, even only 4, if I have 4 down on my feet. Once they're on top of those blankets, it's kind of hard to move. Those little buggers, they're heavy. I think my heaviest cat is about 15 pounds. Not overly heavy, but that's enough. You times that incrementally by each cat once they're on your legs, on top of the blankets, and then, yeah, you can wake up and find yourself, like, unable to move. But, yeah, I hate, another thing that winter is the worst is the lack of sun. I mean, it's usually sunny here. We don't have the issue with, I guess, a lot of clouds and stuff, but the daylight hours, there's just not enough daylight hours, and it's dark way too long. And just, when you want to get stuff done and it gets dark, it just is annoying. I mean, there's only so many hours I can work out in my yard. And of course, once spring hits, it'll be so much nicer. I'll be able to, get my garden really going. And see, that's the thing. I need to do my garden. I really need to get that going. But I'm worried about a freeze. And we can probably have a freeze maybe up to April. I mean, it's kind of rare, but it could happen. But I've got to get veggies in. Oh, my gosh. I have to show you guys the tomato. I had tomatoes from Costco, so I think they're organic. Let me grab them over here. Ugh. But they just got kind of left and forgotten about, and I really need to plant them now because 2 of them have kind of totally died. And then there's this one. This one is like the freak of nature one. This is what my tomato did. And look at that. It is just full of little plants wanting to come out. So this needs to be planted in the garden, but I'm actually kind of afraid to plant it right now because it'll probably freeze and it'll die. So I need to find a plant and put it in the back room. It gets cold in the back room, but I don't think it's going to get cold enough to freeze the back room. But yeah, so I've kept it still in its little container because the cats will eat it. They'll just eat it, huh, Dobby? Yeah, Dobby's coming by to say hello. What you doing, mister? Hey. Yeah. And if you don't know, Dobby is the youngest of my cats. He's not a year old yet. And how we got him was I did fostering for a litter of kittens that didn't have a mom and they needed to be bottle fed. So I bottle fed him and he became very attached to me. Didn't you, silly bug? Yeah. So the other kittens have gone on to new homes with the rescue, and Dobby came back here to me because he thinks I'm his mom, I guess. He's always on me. And now that Nebby is no longer around, he's kind of taken her place, sleeping up on my chest. So that kind of helps. I think he misses Nebby because they were the, two ones that got along the most. But yeah, I'm so done with winter. Seriously, if you're done with winter, give me a like here because it's been too long. I mean, didn't the groundhog say 6 more weeks, something like that? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I hope wherever you guys are that your weather is doing really well and that you're not miserable. So I did hear there's one of my friends who lives in New York had posted that there's going to be another horrible storm going through that everybody's going to have to batten down the hatches, which I feel really bad for people who have that kind of weather when it's really lots of snow. I mean, we don't get a lot of snow here. I mean, we've had a few little snow flurries. They've not stuck. I mean, they hit the ground, it melts. And then we had the one day where it snowed and then rained and then everything froze on the roof, and that's probably when the line broke to my swamp cooler because everything was melting off and dripping. And so I didn't notice for a couple days that it wasn't, something that was normal. I went out in the back and it's still dripping and there was a big puddle. I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't normal. So, but God, being sick in winter, this is actually the first illness I've had in almost a year. So last winter I was sick. Last winter, I got the flu. I didn't get my flu shot because I had just not gotten around to it. And I got the flu really badly right around Christmas. Then this past year in September, was it September? No, August. August I got my flu shot because I thought, well, I don't want to have to, go through that again. So I've been, relatively well, other than now when I came down with this cold. And I know it's not the flu. I haven't really had a fever with it, and then I've got this semi-sore throat. I mean, the sore throat's not that bad. It's just, I guess it's down in my pharynx. So I have pharyngitis. And that's, there's nothing you can do about it. It's viral. I mean, antibiotics aren't going to help. I don't have any kind of bacterial infection. It's just viral. But it's still annoying because it's my voice. And I've got stuff that I had wanted to do. I have some tutorials, and I just don't feel that I can do a tutorial with my voice like this. It's not good enough for that. It's probably not even good enough for this live stream. So, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. But it is Talk About It Tuesday, and I'm really trying hard to be on a schedule so that people, know that I always have content on Tuesdays. And then Saturdays are easier because, it's cat. Saturday is cat day. So I have, tons of videos of cats, and I don't have to talk in those. I mean, I just need to turn the camera on and let them do their thing because they're crazy. Yeah, so I'm fine with that. And then I do have a throwdown Thursday that I need to get done, and I do need to be well for that too because we're going to be doing eyeliners. I'm gonna have my granddaughter help me, and then plan on having my middle daughter help me with the false eyelashes because I have a video that I have not edited yet that I need to get out. And I had a serious false eyelash fail in that. It was tragic. Mad props to you girls who can wear false eyelashes because I certainly can't. Oh, Mr. Chubbs. Mr. Chubbs has joined the party here, and he's getting into everything. Come on, Mr. Chubbs. Oh, you are dirty. He got out and was rolling in the grass again. Well, actually, isn't much grass. It's more dirt and weeds. So, yeah, he's a good boy. He is now my oldest cat. He will be 16 in October. Yes, like October 21st is his birthday. 16, so he's an old man. He's not a youngster anymore. That's the thing that's hard is a fair amount of my cats are elderly. Dobby's the youngest, and then I have the ones that we call the refugee kittens because we had found them underneath the shed in the backyard. And they're about three. No, they're not even, they're 2 this year. So I have 3 cats that are still young, but everybody else, I mean, they're, like 7 years and up, which, once they reach 7 years, they're kind of considered elderly, that they're seniors. And once they're seniors, I mean, it's a worry about their health. I mean, I really try to keep my cats inside. This one is the one who is really bad about going outside. Skittles sometimes will get out too, but I can't keep him in. That door opens sometimes and he flies out, and then it's a hunt for him. Yeah, you're just being bad. Right now he's purring. He's happy. Yeah, he likes his love, his scritches. Yeah, winter is really hard on the local feral cat population. I know there are a lot of cats that pass away when the weather's really bad, and it's really tough. I mean, I have areas out in my front where cats can shelter, and I know it probably annoys my neighbors, but I just hate the thought of, a cat not being warm enough or not having enough food or whatever. It makes me sad. And now there's a cat, and I don't know if she's feral. I don't know if she belongs to the people at the end of the street, but she's a cute little tabby, and she's pregnant. I'm like, great. So if she's feral, that means she's going to probably have her kittens sometime soon. I mean, she looks like she's ready to pop. And hopefully I can find the kittens, and maybe get her fixed and the kittens' homes. So it's really hard finding homes for cats out here because people just don't seem to care about, cats so much. I mean, there are a lot of people in town who do care. I mean, they just love animals. But there are, maybe even more that don't seem to care. And it's really sad. The cats don't deserve this. So I've probably done more than my fair share of, trap and neuter. So we'll continue to do what we can. But yeah, it's tough. What are you guys doing? Why are you growling, Chubbs? I don't think he's getting along with Dobby. Come on, give peace a chance, guys. Be good. Oh, well, I've been rambling on here for just about 15 minutes now to myself because nobody's here. Oh, well, it's one of these things. It's like therapy. Being able to talk about stuff, it's very therapeutic. Even if nobody's listening, even if I'm just saying it basically to myself and my cats, then at least I've you know, gotten things off my chest. I've been able to, like articulate feelings that I have, and it makes me feel better once I've gotten, something out. But if you're watching this later after the live stream and it's posted up, go ahead and still leave me a comment, about anything that you want to know. Leave me a question that you'd like answered. And yes, the answer to the universe is 42. So, other than that, I don't know. Ask me some questions about my cats or myself, something that's within my wheelhouse, or costuming, jewelry making, stuff like that. So anyways, I'm going to get going because I'm pretty tired. My voice is kind of ragged and dead. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys survive this winter. I hope that the weather is not horrible where you are. I hope that it gets better. And if you have, any issues, like a lot of people do, like my mom had with seasonal affective disorder, I hope the sunshine that's coming more helps you. You're feeling a lot better. So I'm going to head off. You guys take care. Bye-bye. Thanks.